Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sunless Skies. In the last episode we were taking a look around the Eagle Empyrean. We met the bespectacled official, who I may speak to right here, and we got ourselves a new ship. And it's a very nice one. But let's start off here by talking to the bespectacled official. He greets you at his customary table in the park, wearing a warm smile, so genuine it must be practiced. Ah, Professor, will you join me in playing my favourite game? It is clear he is not speaking of Mahjong, though the table is set and ready for a polite round. Wait, I can actually just play the game? Let's do it. The air is warm, the tea is hot, the moon is burning bright. The unspoken business of spycraft can wait. The official offers you 2 teas, one more suited to the English palate, the other to that of Empyreans. There is value in being comfortable with both sides, he says. I spent some time in London myself, many years ago. A fine place, fine people. Alas, family duties called, as did my current position serving the rose without thorns. I do still like to keep up with the latest gossip, however. My generous Khan is known to value it as well. Okay, well let's ask about the Khan's current interests. On the off chance you should be travelling in that direction. The House of Rod and Chains remains an uncomfortable mystery on our borders. It is a difficult place for our people to remain inconspicuous inside. Perhaps you could be my eyes. The official carefully places a Mahjong tile onto the board. Your move. The House of Rods and Chains lies to the west-northwest of Pan. Interesting. The west-northwest. So, up here somewhere, I would imagine. Great, that's through the explosive territory. That'll be fun. Okay, so what else can we do here? We could exchange plaques from Dowser engines. We can get money for it, or we can do it for loss of terror, which could be interesting. We can smuggle ministry permits into the Empyrean. I do miss London sometimes. We'll get a condemned experiment. Or we could trade 3 visions of the heavens for an unlicensed chart. But I must be more popular with the Empyrean. Okay, well that's exciting. So do we have... We do, we have our Bronzewood delivery. We could go to try and find Langley Hall. The south-southwest, so both of the things we've just been given are on the other side of the map. We've either got north-northwest or south-southwest. I guess we could just cut a path and see what we can find. There'll be other areas between there? I do appear to... Can I get some more fuel here? Supplies even. We have plenty of fuel. Let's get 2 more supplies. And let's take our new ship out for a spin. Oh, wait, hang on. Can I buy guns here? Hang on. Sudden realization. Illuminated engineering is... Nope, that's just... Yeah, okay, no, I can't. I can just buy this ship, and that's it. I want to go south-southwest. I mean, Langley Hallway will give us money, but then I guess finding the House of Rod and Chains could also be fantastic. Let's just go down this way. Let's see what we can find. I could try and fight some Dowsers. They're kind of hard to kill. I'm not a huge fan of that idea. I'm pretty sure while we're in the Khan, our terror won't go up because it's so well lit. You know, for an electric engine, it sure sounds like a steamer. How are we powering it? I guess we're charging the batteries with fuel? Is that where we're going with this? Oh god, into the belt of midnight, huh? Get ready on the light. Just in case we come across a dowser. This ship was ever so slightly faster, if I recall. Oh! A papery sphere! Like wrapped sheets of dried skin. Drifts on the wind. One of your crew dons their thermal skysuit and steps out into the cold. After a few minutes, they return, clutching an object that looks uncomfortably like a large wasp nest. "I reckon it's a curator's egg," they say, carefully handing it to you. It looks delicate, but it has a heft to it, as if something dense is nestled beneath all the papery outer layers. Someone in a busy port is sure to want to buy it. Let's take the egg on board. One of your people swaddles the egg in a grease-stained blanket and wedges it into your hold. Sitting among crates and barrels, it looks more fragile than it did before. Eggs can be sold at St. Dominic's Station in London, Wolvesey Station in New Winchester, and King's Idle in Pan. And I didn't crash. Good. See, that was perfect. I do believe that if I crash, the egg breaks. I hear Curator's Hunt here, your lookout says in a discreet moment. That's why the Khan abandoned it. Uh-oh. I don't actually want to fight a curator. The Changati expansion? Where are we right now? Let's cut a direction into this sort of direction here and hope that's not a wall. It isn't. Good. Explains why we found the curator's egg, though, if this is a curator's hunting ground. I'll admit, it makes me feel very uncomfortable. I'm not sure I want to be going further out. I think I want to be going north. There's something. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see that. There was something off the side of the screen. Stealth is our friend here, I'm afraid. Right, if I just cut straight across here, in theory, we should find Langley Hall. And probably all the other terrors of Pan. I'm not looking forward to this, I've got to be honest. This place, it isn't as terrifying as the Blue Kingdom, but it's still pretty scary. They call this the Dementine Reach, a crewwoman observes. Bodes well. Keep your ears open. We'll hear it before we see it, I feel. Should I send out the bat? Let's see if we can find anything. Found something. Could be a port. Could be a terror. Let's be honest, probably a terror. Is there a wonder? Is there a wonder in Eleutheria? There's gotta be, right? Oh. Oh, this looks interesting, doesn't it? Apparently there's a bloody wall in the way, though. Hang on, let's see if we can find our way around the wall. How bad can it be? It looks like it could be a port. It's crazy, I have absolutely no memory of Eleutheria. Oh, no, look, we're still going round. Okay. Whatever it is, it's nestled in good. This looks like roses and things. It's not going to be Langley Hall, because we're not... Well, we're not even south yet, so... Maybe it's just a hermit cave. Oh, I should be able to see it. Oh, it's just some salvage. Don't summon something horrible. I don't think there's guests here, but... Oh... I mean, it's not a guest, but... I mean, honestly, a Starman Explorer, out of all the things that could have possibly happened there, probably the best. Oh, it's fine. I've got one of those too. I missed. Ow. Uh-oh. Perfectly fine. The crew of this weathered engine had been driven mad by the winds and the stars and the things that haunt the sky. Do I need to repair my hull? Not really. Let's get a sky story or a tale of terror. The captain's door is covered in noughts and crosses. So, it transpires, is the rest of his cabin, his logs, and his body. In every game, the noughts won. Your search turns up a few valuables and you return to your engine. Hey, 42 sovereigns. It's going to take a while to get my money back for this engine, so I'll accept all money I can get. I am going to send out the bat again. Moving straight down here. Spends 10 minutes complaining about what it's found. Oh, I love the scout so much. I miss my Ratanaut. Ooh, Caduceus. A reunion not to be avoided forever. Interesting. This is the place we were warned about. The place of all the roses. A temple at the top of a mountain, reached by a long pilgrim road. Inside it, statues of devils bearing instruments march towards a throne. The smell of roses lingers. Alright, well, let's just start at the place of the rose. A temple, garlanded with incarnadine flowers and wreathed with thorns, sits at the apex of Caduceus. It is drowsy with the scent of roses, though you can see none. Poets, artists and musicians lounge in groups on the marble floor. A woman, crowned in thorns, sits on a white throne. She drums her fingers on the arm. Wait, we can descend into the caverns? Good lord. Let's investigate the temple first, shall we? What is Caduceus? Marble statues of devils line the aisles. They have wreaths over their horns. Their lips are daubed scarlet as sin. Their eyes are the colours of ash and sunlight. The detail is breathtaking. Their lyres and lutes, flutes and fiddles, drums and dulcimers are so perfectly carved that but for the material, they could be real. Frescoes depict a troupe of musicians marching towards a slender mirror. Pipers, flautists, drummers, all. Statues of serpents coil over the musicians. Thorn bushes, bereft of roses, encircle the chamber. The plants are tended by devils in crimson masks. These devils are the rose binders of Caduceus. Within the space bounded by the bushes, the bohemians make their art. All of it on the subject of roses. Okay. Shall we try to speak to the Thorn Maiden before we descend into the caverns? Let's try it. From her throne, she watches all. The Thorn Maiden ignores you, as do most of her courtiers. Eventually, you find a languid bohemian willing to talk to you. He is very deep in his cups. It's your soul, you see. The rose binders are devils, yes? They have ways of knowing things. You must have damaged your soul somehow, made it aesthetically displeasing. He struggles gamely with the word aesthetically. You should go to Carillion in the Reach. I'll put you right. Wait, there's something wrong with my soul? I'm lightless? When did that happen? Okay, well, we descend? Surely nothing could go wrong. If I have a problem in my soul. Beneath the temple, the mountain on which Caduceus rests is tunneled through with caves. A drumbeat, slow but steady, sounds from below. Underneath the dome of Caduceus is a warren of caverns, a labyrinth of caves walled with slabs of volcanic black glass, burrow their way through the rock. A steady drumbeat thrums through the walls, echoing from somewhere deeper. Two rosebinders, a devil and a deviless, wait in the main cavern, their eyes like coals in the dark. The deviless beckons you to follow her. Well, let it be known that I will follow the deviless. You are led down darkly gleaming passages, heading deeper under the main temple of Caduceus. The devil walks at your side. He occasionally uses his Thrysus? I don't know what that is. Well, pronounced Thyrsus, so I got that wrong. A staff or spear tipped with an ornament like a pine cone. Read by Bacchus and his followers. Interesting. As if testing the depth of your descent, you emerge into a cavern lit by moonish light pouring through a crack in the roof. A broken temple stands before a pool of dark water. The deviless bids you to kneel by the pool and drink. The water is clear. What could go wrong? I'm worried by this. Oh dear. As you kneel, the deviless places a red cloth around your eyes. The devil touches your forehead with the thyrsus as he pulses you towards the water. You feel, but do not see, the dark water lapping against your chin, your mouth, your tongue. The water is just that. Water, cold and slimy. The sound of the drums is greater here, with your ear against the rock. It rises, slow and dolorous, as a funeral knell. The deviless pulls you from the water. The drama refuses you. Your dullard soul has no place in our mysteries. Take your dullness to Carillion, where our brethren can better minister your sin. Well, that's not very nice, is it? Well, we gained 10 terra for nothing there. I guess we got a little bit of lore, I suppose. We found out a little bit about Caduceus, but I don't think we can actually do anything here yet. Back to the marble and the frescoes and the devils in rose masks. Back to the place where the roses do not fall. Is there anything we can actually do here? I can go to the Dome of Roses. Oh no, this is just... It's just here. Okay, so there's nothing we can do here just yet. Sell anything in the bazaar? They sell caged catches, which I'm kind of tempted to buy. They also sell a selection of immaculate souls and just supplies, no fuel. That's a bit worrying, isn't it? Right, let's... Yeah, I didn't really take up as much of the episode as I would like, so let's carry on in our search for Langley Hall. I mean, worst case scenario, I can find Langley Hall and do it in the next episode. We will make it work. I don't know if I want to go this way or this way. Hopefully, wherever we go, sells fuel and supplies, otherwise we might be in trouble. Tywell Craig? Huh. Interesting. I can hear wind, which is probably a bad thing. I'll be honest. It's very rarely a good thing. Is it a black hole. That's a landmine. Oh, joy. Let's send out the... Oh, joy? Oh dear, what is going on? Somebody is fighting something. Yeah, okay, that is definitely a problem. Let's see if we can go around it. Oh look, there's a place. What is this place? Hang on, can I get close? The Well of Wonders? Turbulence shakes the train. The incautious driver cackles. Of course. Well, at least we know where the Well of Wonders is if we need it. That's nice. I have a bit of a problem right now. Eleutheria is so dark, and the sun is behind me on the screen. So I can't see anything in the corners of the screen because my monitor just doesn't show me them. So if we do drive headfirst into a landmine, it's not my fault. The Ash Kellon? I'm going to mourn the dead here, just because my terror, I need to keep it under control. I'd rather keep it low. Yeah, 27%. I don't have a way of reliably lowering my terror just yet. There's something to crave down here. I should have gone to Pan, shouldn't I? Because I could have equipped the assaying device. Oh well. But it'll happen eventually, don't worry. Well, are you another bloody hermit? A few toppled bits of stone are all that remain of this once great crossroads. A meeting at the crossroads? A figure waits by the signpost. In silhouette, it resembles a woman in a long skirt. Up close, you hear the clatter of chitin, wrapped in layers of veils and shawls that smell of harsh antiseptic. Measurer, the stories go. Few of them have happy endings. The figure introduces itself as Mistress Perch and offers charity of a sort. A measured charity, to be exact. There is no reading the expression behind the veil. I could accept a gift of wit. You are a stranger here. It will teach you of things. I will gain an Eleutherian mystery, a moment of inspiration, and a little more. Or I could refuse. No favour ever came without a price. What is the price? I guess the only way I'll find out is by accepting it. Alright, I'll bite. Mistress Perch extends a leg from under its skirt, curling it around your hand to seal the deal. I have taken your measure. Repay me when I demand, or I will take more. They disappear behind the crossroad post, leaving no trace. You return to your locomotive, and in your cabin is a small mahogany box, wrapped in silks. Inside is a book written in awkward, spidery handwriting. Despite the dust on the jacket, the spine is unbroken. What have I done? What have I done? I'm sure that's not good. There's no way that's good. Okay, well, I guess I'll just... Let's hope the interest isn't too bad. There's something right in front of me. That wasn't really worth it. Oh, it's another wreck. That doesn't bode well. Maybe I can mourn the dead again. Oh, hello. There's a wreck and some supplies, or salvage. I'm just going to repair my ship, I guess. There was no mourn the dead option, so... Man, this thing just handles so much better than the previous ship we had. +1 to supplies, nice. I'm going to send out the bat again. Beware dousers here, Captain. Oh no. Right in front of me. After much flattery, your bat admits to having found something. Oh dear. Skyfarers exposed to the haunting light of the stars are prone to sudden obsessions and erratic behaviour. An irregularity in the galley. The table is neatly laid, but the plates are glued in place and the cutlery nailed down. The culprit is quickly discovered when she tries to nail the chief engineer's hat to the chief engineer's head. Everything has its place, she explains, when she's dragged before you. Let's go with the brandy. That evening, your engine is loud with song and laughter. The sky shanties are perhaps a little lubricated, the humour laced with a touch of mania. But for now, the fears of the sky are forgotten. A passing cantankery grumbles through the cold night. It tuts at the bright, glaring warmth of your windows. It flicks a disapproving antenna at the noise of the hour. When you have passed it by, it is glad to have the quiet and cold of the sky back. I'm terribly sorry, Cantankery, we were having a good time. What more could you ask? Our terror is at 28, where we're handling it okay. It's slowly creeping up. My fuel and supplies is getting a little bit worrying, but we're still within range of Pan if things go horribly wrong. I'm hoping that this is Langley Hall. Nope, it's a rock. Oh. When Heaven's library was sundered, your lookout says, parts of it fell around here. It was definitely south-southwest, right? Now I'm just questioning my own ability to... South-southwest of Pan. I would say that I've gone past it, probably. Maybe it's in the outer regions. Maybe it's this way. Going into the outer regions makes me feel uncomfortable, though. I'll be honest. Yeah, because it's going to be like here-ish, you'd think. So maybe cut sort of this sort of direction? Beware of dousers, Captain. Nice. That's a dowser right bloody there. Okay, let's not. That's... nope. Let's not go anywhere near that either. Ooh, why'd he build his bloody house here? Bloody Lord Langley. Ah, something down here. You bribe your bat with moths until it tells you what it discovered. Nice. This looks like the right sort of area for Langley Hall, so I think we're in the right... Has it just flagged the bloody... Wait. It's the wreck of the Beringer. That's the... Isn't that the corpse train? That hasn't helped. I'm starting to panic now. Maybe it's all the way down here. Okay, well, this is the last huzzah before we bail and go back to Pan. The dowser. Lord Langley, why did you build your house where there's just hundreds of dowsers? Do you have political affiliations you would like to disclose? Damn it! It's an assaying device. That doesn't help me at all. I guess it could be more over this way. Okay, I'm going to send the bat out one more time, and then I've got to be careful because we're going to start running out of supplies. I swear, these coils, this is Lord Langley's manor. Convinced. And there's lights here, which is a good sign. Okay, maybe it is just in here. A last lamppost? The vagabond has half the crew dancing to the energetic tune of his fiddle. I think this is definitely it, right? This is his manor. Looking at the time of the episode, though, I'm probably going to explore this place in the next episode. Greater Mingling, here we go. We should lose some terror because we got here. I really hope they sell fuel and supplies. Let me just quickly check. Oh, let me do the... I'm going to do the prospect right now. Yes. Guests, hurry to unload the wood. About time you got here. We've got it all built, save the roof. Would have been just our luck if it had rained. Here, take this bonus. Found it in the gardens. Oh, nice. Otherworldly artifact. He sells cask of Aneurin gemstones. Okay, yeah, they have fuel and supplies and rolls of thirsty bombazine, which is also remarkably useful. But we shall explore Langley Hall in the next episode. Thank you all so very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow, and it means an awful lot to me. Thank you again to the members and the coffee supporters, another way to help support me in a more direct way. But as always, I'll see you next time.